Stop scrolling. I'm begging you, don't stop. I'm 106 years old. That's not a typo. 106. I've outlived everyone I've ever loved. And I'm about to tell you the one secret nobody told me. Nobody. Not my mama. Not my husband. Not my 9 children. And it cost me 37 years. 37 years of my life. Wasted. I see that look. What does this ancient woman know about my life? Everything. I buried 2 husbands. Lost 3 children. Survived the Depression. World War II. And cancer twice. So when I tell you this, I need you to listen like your life depends on it. Because it does. You don't have forever. I thought I did. I was wrong. I'm going to tell you 3 things. 3 secrets to a happy life. The last one nobody wants to hear. But you need to. Come closer. Let me tell you who I am. My name is Margaret Anne Thornton, and I've lived through a century you can't imagine. I was a nurse in World War II, patched up 1,247 soldiers, counted everyone, then flew as a stewardess for 20 years when women weren't supposed to do anything. I thought I knew what happiness was. Good husband, healthy children, respectable job, church on Sundays, the American dream. And then my husband died, just like that. Heart attack at 49, July 14th, 1976. I was 43 years old. 5 children still at home. I'll never forget the sound the phone made when it rang. First, they told me he was gone. Then, I found out we were broke. He'd been gambling 4 years. Then we lost the house, everything. In 6 months, we lost everything. I spent 20 years angry, 20 years asking God why He took my happiness away, why He punished me. What did I do to deserve this? And then, on my 63rd birthday, sitting alone in my tiny apartment, I finally understood. What I'm about to share took me 106 years to learn. You can learn it in the next 17 minutes. Write this down, all of it. Here's what nobody tells you about happiness and why you've been looking for it in all the wrong places. The first secret is this. Happiness is not something you find. It's something you practice every single day. Let me tell you about the day I learned this, the hard way. It was 1983. I was 68 years old, working night shifts at County General because I needed the money. I was exhausted, bitter. Every night I'd watch these people come in. Emergencies, accidents, dying, and I'd think, I should be retired. I should be happy. I'd go home to my empty apartment, eat dinner alone, watch TV alone, sleep alone. And I'd pray for happiness to find me, like a package that got lost in the mail. Then one night, they brought in a woman, Rose. She was 81, terminal cancer, maybe 3 weeks left. And you know what she was doing when I walked in, laughing so hard she was crying. I said, "Ma'am, are you all right?" And she looked at me with these bright eyes and said, "All right, honey, I'm wonderful." She was doing a crossword puzzle dot in pen. "I always wanted to learn these," she told me. "Figured now's as good a time as any." I couldn't understand it. Here I was, healthy, able to work, and miserable. There she was, dying, and happy. I asked her how. She grabbed my hand. She said, "Because I stopped waiting, honey. I stopped waiting for someday. I started living today." Rose died 16 days later, and she smiled every single one of them. I stood at her bedside after she passed, and I realized something that changed my entire life. Happiness isn't out there waiting for you. It's a choice you make, a practice, like brushing your teeth. You don't do it once, and you're done forever. You do it every day. Now let me ask you something. What are you waiting for? What are you telling yourself you'll do when you're happy? I'll be happy when I lose weight, when I get promoted, when I find the right person, when I have more money. You're doing exactly what I did. Happiness is choosing to be grateful right now, today, in this broken, imperfect life. Write that down. But that's not all. That's just the beginning. The second thing. This one's harder to talk about, because I got it so wrong for so long. The people you love won't be here forever, and you're wasting time you can't get back. I need to tell you about my daughter, my youngest, Catherine. She was my miracle baby, born when I was 46. The doctors said it couldn't happen, but she did. We were close, so close. She'd call me every Sunday. "Mama," she'd say, "what are you doing?" And I'd always say the same thing. "Oh, you know, just busy. I'll call you back later. Later. Always later." I had things to do, errands, TV shows. Nothing important. Years went by like that. "Later, honey. I'm tired. Maybe next week. I'll come visit soon. Soon. Later. Next time." Then one Sunday, she didn't call. I thought, well, she's probably busy. I didn't call her back. Monday morning, 6:47 a.m., the phone rang. It was her husband. Aneurysm. She died in her sleep. She was 52 years old. Just gone. I couldn't breathe. I kept thinking, I'll call her back later. I'll visit soon. And then there was no later. You know what I found in her things? A card. She'd written it for my birthday. It said, "Mama, I miss talking to you. Let's spend more time together this year." She wanted more time with me, and I gave her later. I would give everything, for one more Sunday call. One more "Mama, what are you doing?" But I can't, and I never will. Listen to me. Listen. The people you love are dying. Right now. Every day. And you're acting like you have forever. You're too busy. Too tired. You'll call them later. You'll visit next month. You'll say "I love you" when things calm down. Things will never calm down. And one day, there won't be a later. Don't do what I did, please. I wish I'd known this at your age. But you still have time. Don't waste it. Not one more day. And now, the third secret. This is the most important one. This is the one that no one wants to hear. But it will change everything if you let it. Your life is not about you. I know what you're thinking. What do you mean it's not about me? It's my life. I thought that too. For 89 years, I thought that. After Catherine died, I was lost. Completely lost. I'd lived through wars, poverty, loss. But this broke me. For 3 years, I barely left my apartment. I didn't see the point anymore. Everyone I loved was gone or too far away. What was the point of living? The doctors called it depression, gave me pills. They didn't help. Nothing helped. I just existed. I'd sit and think. I'm 92 years old. I've lived my life, done my part. I'm ready to go. I wanted to die. Then one day, there was a knock at my door. Young woman, couldn't have been more than 25. She said her name was Emma. She lived next door. She'd noticed I never came out. She said, I'm worried about you. I told her to go away. I was fine. I didn't need help. She came back the next day, and the next, and the next. Finally, I let her in. She made me tea. She talked about her life, her problems, her broken engagement, her sick mother. And you know what happened? For the first time in 3 years, I forgot about myself. I listened to someone else's pain, and I wanted to help. I told her about my Catherine, about loss, about how to survive it. And she cried in my arms, and something inside me woke up. Emma kept coming. She'd bring her friends. They'd ask my advice, my stories. They needed someone who'd lived, who'd survived. And I realized something that changed everything. I wasn't done. Not because I had things to do for me, but because they needed me. Your life is not about your happiness, your success, your dreams. It's about what you give, who you help, what you leave behind. The moment I stopped living for myself and started living for others, everything changed. The depression lifted. I had a reason to wake up. I'm 106 now, and every single day, young people come to me. They need wisdom. Hope. Someone who's survived what they're going through. And you know what the beautiful part is? Helping them makes me happy, happier than I ever was chasing my own dreams. Because this is what we're here for. We're not here to be happy. We're here to give happiness. To serve. To love. To make life better for someone else. That's the secret. Your purpose isn't what you achieve. It's who you help, what you give, how you love. That is what makes a happy life. Do you see it now? Do you understand? You have to choose right now. Will you live for yourself, or will you live for something bigger? I'm 106 years old now. I've lived longer than almost anyone you'll ever meet. And I've learned these 3 lessons the hard way. Practice happiness every day. Don't wait for it to find you. Love the people in your life right now, before it's too late. And live for something bigger than yourself. That's where real happiness lives. Today, I wake up at 5:30 every morning. I make my tea. I say my prayers. And I ask, who needs me today? Young people write me letters, visit me, call me. They need to know they're not alone, and helping them. That's my happiness. Is it easy? No. Do I get it perfect? Never. I still have bad days. I still miss my Catherine. So much it hurts. But here's what I know. If this broken, old, half-deaf woman can find happiness at 106, you can find it at any age. I promise you that. You have something precious I'll never have again. You have time, years, decades maybe. Please don't waste it like I did. Listen to me. Don't wait until you're 106 to figure this out. Don't wait until everyone you love is gone. Time moves faster than you can imagine. One day you're 25, the next you're 70, wondering where your life went. It happens that fast. I want you to do something for me right now. Pick one thing from what I just told you. Just one. What hit you hardest? Is it practicing gratitude today? Is it calling someone you love? Is it helping someone else? Pick one. Say it out loud right now. Do it. And then come down to the comments and tell me which lesson changed you. Tell me what you're going to do. Because I read every single one. I need to know I reached you. I'm 106 years old. I don't know how much time I have left. Days, weeks, maybe months if I'm lucky. I don't have time to waste, and neither do you. Don't make my mistakes. Be happy, love people, serve something bigger while you still can.